Start singing.
All right, everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of season 3 of Xmas Your Enthusiasm. Woo! Today's Curb Your Enthusiasm episode is the Benadryl Brownie, season 3, episode 2. It premiered on September 22nd, 2002. I don't know why I'm telling you people that. Fall of '02. I was in love. Oh, pitiful, pitiful, pitiful me. So we'll get to that. Let me give you the episode write-up on IMDb. Although maybe I should save that for when I actually get ready to talk about it instead of my bullshit I'm going to throw at you right now. Like, for instance, let me tell you something. This first thing is not bullshit. I want to give a shout-out. I don't know if I'm going to get through this. Bear with me. My boy, all summer long, this has been a Scooter summer for me. My nephew's dog, Scooter, I've been lucky enough to spend, it's never as much time as I'd like, but a lot of time with him, which I've loved every minute. And, you know, summer's ending. And even I can't be, usually at this time I'm just screaming and angry, and even I can't complain too much because this weather is unbelievable. But it's, it's been a Scooter summer. What can I say? And also, I picked up on something a couple days ago. I read once or heard once. I mean, I probably overheard it on TikTok, some kid or something, that dogs have evolved over, whatever gazillions of years to get that look in their face when you have food and they're trying to get the food, and all of a sudden they have this like cartoonishly baleful look in their eyes. It's incredible how they turn it on like a flick of a switch. And I learned that my goddaughter has the exact same skill. It's incredible. When she wants to dig into the Godfather to try to get something, boom, all of a sudden it's like millions of evolutions of dogs inside this kid. It's unbelievable. It's scary. But anyway, shout out to Scooter. I love you, buddy, and I can't wait to hang out with you again. Anyway, let's get not anyway, that was mean. I didn't mean that like, anyway, come on now. I didn't mean it like that. Last episode, I threatened to try mayonnaise on what had been a disappointing Wegmans pizza because I was stupid enough to put pork sausage on it. And so I tried it after the last episode, and I got to be honest, I was kind of doing it just so I could shit on it and make fun of it and have a laugh. I don't know if it was because of the weird, like the pork sausage and all the, your cut pepperoni, and I had Italian sausage, because it was like all the meats, and basically it's just a lot of bread, and because it's Wegmans, the bread is insanely great. I don't know if it's because it had all that going for it, but it was pretty good. I got to be honest. And I'm kind of underselling with pretty good because I think I got one more slice of this kind of disaster pizza, and I think I may squirt a little mayo on it, on that one. Now I don't think I'll ever think of mayonnaise on pizza again. It's not like if next time I'm bebopping through the Brooklyn streets checking my traps, it's not like I'm gonna get a slice and then ask for some mayo on it. I'll probably never do it again, but I am mayo curious right now with this slice I have, and may lead me to experimenting more now that I know that mayo on pizza may be possible. That little segment, I'd like to give a little shout out to my buddy, longtime Xmas time buddy, K-Doggy. The only person I've ever known who seems to like mayonnaise as much as me and doesn't fuck around with other condiments. Here's a K-Doggy. Also, I stumbled in. I can't believe I even tried this. I discovered this thing at Wegmans. Arancini. There's no chance I'm saying that correctly. Arancini. It was just sitting there in the prepared food side. It's some sort of deep fried rice balls with filling. Now this usually has, they're stuffed, coated with breadcrumbs, deep fried. Like the ones I got at Wegmans are basically ground beef and peas. And these things are incredible. They're just perfect. They got everything. Throw them in the deep fryer for a while. You get a crispy, crunchy little shell. that deep fried rice balls, which I don't think I've ever had. I don't even know what that is. And then you get the nice mushy meat and peas in the middle, and it's incredible. Or, I can microwave and get a little mush going, make a sandwich. You know what I'm going to do as soon as this motherfucking thing is over? I'm going to get some my Tuscan bread from Wegmans, a couple of thick slabs. I'm going to have thrown my arancini rice balls in the air fryer for a little while, got them nice and crispy. Boom, flatten them out a little bit on the bread. Throw on some American cheese. God bless America. Pile on a ton of lettuce, some mayonnaise. Soak a little of Wegmans signature sandwich sauce into the bread. Throw it in the air fryer. Yowza. Arancini. This is another thing. How do you motherfuckers let me go this long in life without telling me about this? I mean, I'm not targeting anybody right now, but I mean, miffed. But, so, I am loving that. Tell you what I'm not loving is, I have always been frustrated with, we all have, I assume, if I were to be crass, I would call it shiterature, but our toilet reading for when we're conducting our business, shall we say. For instance, one of my all-time go-tos has always been the big Saturday Night Live oral history. I've had up all the revisions, whatever. It's just always there, but boom. So when I'm conducting my business for which such an activity is conducive in such an arena, it's just reading the book, flippity-flappity, wherever I want a page I want to read. But I get frustrated because a lot of times when I'm taking a piss, either if I don't happen to have my phone for those 2 terrifying seconds, or like for once I want to not stare at my phone for more than no seconds. I want to pick up the book and just open it to a random page and start reading while I'm pissing, if I may be so crass. But somehow, and this is always, I want to say haunted me throughout life. I'll say trailed me throughout life. I'll go years and years and years, no matter how many hundreds of times I pick up the fucking book with the one hand, because my other hand is occupied with standing up business in such an arena. Somehow I open to one of the same 3 pages every fucking time. So now I'm stuck because business is occurring in one hand and I'm holding the big book with the other. So do I try to open and flip the page to another page with my teeth? Sometimes I've done that, but then the whole book flips over. Try to just kind of shake the book up and down so it flips. And then by then I've forgot about my apparatus conducting business, and I'm just whipping around and everything. So tell me that's happening, y'all, where you pick up a book 1,000 times and it's 800 pages in the book. Yeah, it keeps opening the same 3 pages, and then you're stuck as you're standing there because you literally don't have a hand to do anything about it. Anyway, that's my problem. Well, I'm forcing it on y'all now. So anyway, let's get into episode 3 of Xmas Your Enthusiasm. It is the Benadryl Brownie. Let's see, IMDb says it's a drop in a phone call on a new phone is blamed for Richard Lewis's girlfriend being hit by peanut allergies a week before the Emmys. She's a Christian Scientist and refuses medicine. Larry and Richard plot to cook brownies with Benadryl. Dun, dun, dun. All right, fare thee well, people. I will see you on the other side. Or in 0 seconds when I come back with something. All right. Oh. Sorry. Jeez, I'm sorry. Don't forget, this season, dedicated with love, Malcolm Jamal Warner, Danielle Spencer, Theo, D. We love you. And this season's dedicated. Thanks for all the joy you gave us for all those years. All right. Okay, so we go through an entire opening scene without any ruckus. It's Richard Lewis and Larry. But I just got such a kick out of it because this is 2002, and they're at the phone store. Larry's picking out a new cell phone, a new flip phone. And anybody remembers from back in the day, if you look at it, it's one of these things where there's 9,000 different phones. No 2 are alike. It's like those old pictures you see of like a Mercantile from 1916. No 2 items are the same. That's the way these stores were. And then the guy's like, oh, you can select different ringtones for your friends. Oh, that used to be like, you get your cell phone and boom, your next 4 hours are picking out the ringtones for your different friends. Fucking hilarious. Anyway, nice opener. Good to see young Richard and Larry going at it. Just having a nice time. Actually, that's not good for this show since it's literally based on not having a nice time with Larry. But anyway, you know what I mean. All right, Larry's streak of starting out episode 1-0 continues. We're at a dinner party. It's Richard and his new girlfriend that he's supposedly in love with. It's the one with Larry, Cheryl, and Jeff and Susie. And Jeff asked, they got this hot young chef, or not a hot young chef, what am I saying? Just some chef they're trying out for their restaurant. That's the main season 3 thing. They're all starting a restaurant. Jeff asks the chef for ketchup to put on a steak. And Larry gives him shit. He calls out the ridiculousness. Larry is 1,000% right. Number one, as we know, ketchup is for children only. That is it. Once you're an adult, you got to put away the ketchup. And you certainly don't put it on fucking steak. And you certainly don't put it on steak cooked by a fucking chef. Larry, 1-0. The fuck, Jeff? Come on. I know you're Midwestern. Don't they just dip everything in ranch now anyway? The fuck out of here with the ketchup bullshit. All right, this one is tricky. Larry's hosting everybody at his house to watch Richard's latest special. I don't think I've ever watched the whole Richard Lewis comedy special. Anyway, first of all, I want to say the TV room they're all in whatever house this Larry's in, this room is by far my favorite room throughout the entire series. Just like there's a lot of wood. It's cozy. It looks like it's set in a tree. Everybody's a Keebler elf. Fantastic. But they're trying to watch the special, and Larry can't get the TV to work. There's like 20 fucking remotes. Everybody's yelling at him. And then it turns out, so I got to give him the loss for that. Sorry, Larry. You're having friends over to watch something that's important to them. You have to make sure the TV's fucking working. I understand it's tricky, but that's why you, for some reason, have a guy whose sole job is to make sure your remotes work. So then they're like, you got to fire this guy, which is a job that exists or whatever. Larry says he doesn't want to do it because the guy's black. This is tricky. I got to give Larry the win there. It's at least well-intentioned. It's a stupid job anyway. Just teach yourself how to work a remote on your own TV and just either pay or don't pay this guy, whatever. It seems like a stupid job to even be able to fire somebody. So it's tricky, but Larry, in this scene, which takes place in my all-time favorite room from Curb Your Enthusiasm, 2-1. 2-1 starting out. Here we go. And while we're waiting for the next scene, don't forget Xmas Your Enthusiasm Season 3 sponsor, Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola. Just fucking drink it. Turns out Cheryl didn't hear Larry say that Richard's girlfriend has a peanut allergy, and there was peanuts in something she cooked, so his girlfriend's allergies blowing up. Everybody's screaming at Larry about this, but at the same time, Richard yells that he saw Larry say, yeah, she has a peanut allergy. So even though it's unfortunate, you can't blame Larry any more you can blame anybody else. Obviously the new phone dropped out, so fuck y'all. Larry gets that win too. You're gonna just fucking hand him another fucking win, for fuck's sake. 3-1, Larry. Okay, now Larry's at lunch. He's meeting the TV remote guy to fire him. The guy immediately accuses him of being racist. While I don't have a problem with that guy saying that, I mean, sure. Again, it's a weird job to do anything that requires being fired or firing anybody. But we do know that Larry was kind of pushing and firing this guy. I can't say that I'm fine with the guy accusing Larry. He's upset, and for all he knows, he's right. But we know that's not the case with Larry. I got to give Larry the W there. Another easy win for Larry there. Also, I got to say, big propers to Larry for immediately trying to blame it on Cheryl and throw her under the bus. To me, one of the pure benefits, the best benefits of getting married in the first place, if you can't just have kids, to throw under the fucking bus. Good try, Larry. Good try. So Larry's visiting Richard's girlfriend, who's had a bad episode with the brownies, but she won't take Benadryl because she's a Christian Scientist or some shit, but she wants to go to the Emmys. For some reason, Larry starts blathering away about her TV guy because, of course, when he walks into this random house after he's fired his black TV guy, the TV remote guy, the first person he sees in this random house is another black TV remote guy. Anyway, for some reason, he starts blathering away, asking her questions about it, and she says, "Get the fuck out of here." Easy, unforced error for Larry. It's not shooting out of the gate as well as episode 4 too. Come on, Larry. But anyway, audience, don't forget Pepsi Cola. Just fucking drink it. Okay. I guess this season's theme is everybody want to give Larry an easy fucking win. For no reason, another scene, Richard Lewis just lights into Larry being pissed off at him about the peanuts, and it's like, sorry, bro. Again, what do you want Larry to do? You said to Cheryl that you saw him say she has a peanut allergy. You can scream all you want. Just another win for Larry. So 5-2 Larry. I don't know why I said Larry weird like that. Larry. How do I normally say Larry? Larry. Hello, Larry David. Larry David. I think I normally say Larry David. I don't know. Larry. Good. All right. Fuck, I'm sorry. Okay, so now Larry and Richard have cooked up an idea, pun intended. You're welcome, ladies. They're gonna slip some Benadryl into Richard's girl without her knowing it to get rid of her because everything's all blown up or whatever. They're gonna slip in her food, and of course they decide, oh, we'll put in the brownies. We'll give her the same brownies that are the ones that made her face blow up. This time without the peanut oil. It's like, why not just come up with anything else to put the crushed Benadryl in, as opposed to the one thing that would trigger her to not want to fucking have it. At least maybe for a little while, she's just not going to want to have brownies. I mean, I ate meatloaf once in 6th grade. That night I puked my brains out, and I didn't have meatloaf for 10 fucking years. And yet this thing that's made her face blow up, made her question her faith, her religion. She's willing to go on TV to, look like she's looking, and she's gonna just jump in and shove this second brownie down her throat. Come on, geniuses, be better. I mean, she's lying there in bed, and she's got Christian Scientist, old folky religion. She probably eats soup 5 times a day. Crush the shit up, put it in some soup. Fucking simple. I can't do all the good ideas, guys. Oh, and also I just realized there's somehow a 2-step process. They have to get the recipe from Susie, but Cheryl's going to make them? Why can't they just have Susie make them? Or just have some bullshit brownies just because you just wanted to take one bite anyway? Now you're just involving 2 other people? What the fuck? I just can't. I can't, Larry David. But don't forget, Pepsi Cola, just fucking drink it. Anyway, I can't today, Larry David. I just can't with you. Now Larry's in a confrontation with Susie because he goes to ask her for the recipe. Of course, she's like, fuck you, I'm not giving you my secret recipe. But also, he's asking for Richard's girlfriend, and for some reason they make a big point out of saying, who's that in the car? And he's like, oh, it's Richard. So now I'm like, well, why are you the one going to ask Susie instead of Richard? Number one, it's Richard's girlfriend. Let him go. Number 2, we all know Susie fucking hates Larry. The last person in the world she's going to do anything for is fucking Larry David. So why is he going up? So he's getting all the shot and show for Richard Lewis on this bullshit. And he's still getting blamed for the fucking for her allergies kicking in. So I'm giving Larry the win there. I don't know why he's taking all this for Richard. Richard's sitting there, and it's fucking Bentley or whatever. Fuck that. 6-2 Larry David. 6-2 Larry David. University of Maryland, starting forward. What's the deal with Maryland Terrapins? Now Cheryl's giving him a lot of shit because he's asking her to bake the brownies. I don't want to be, like I just got chipped out of a frozen rock from caveman days. But what do you do, Cheryl, David? You're other than sitting on your piles of cash all day. What do you do? Maybe just throw in some fucking brownies, shut Larry up, do this one thing for your 45 minutes of service for the year, and move the fuck on. Why are you fighting? Larry's trying to do this to help his friend out. Just cook the fucking brownies. I mean, I know I sound like a fucking asshole, but come on now. Another easy one for Larry. Oh my God, I just heard Wes. Oh, pitiful. 7-2, Larry David. And you know what? They're trying to convince Cheryl by talking about his girlfriend's head being so grotesque. They're talking about it looks like a big, gross float in a parade or something. And let me tell you something. If any of you motherfuckers try to make a joke about the girlfriend's mother who Larry met, after they're talking about her head like that, any of you motherfuckers make a joke about her mother looking like the kid from Mask, you're going to have to deal with someone. If you make a joke about that, about Eric Stoltz and Mask, you're going to have to deal with someone. Not me, but someone. Okay? I don't want to hear about it. Unless it's really funny. Okay, send it to me. Hit me up in the DMs. Okay, they come swooping into his girlfriend with the brownies. And Larry's like, I got the brownies. And she's like, the same ones from the other night? He's like, yep. And she's like, ecstatic. What the fuck? It's like a fucking moose lying there bleeding to death, and the guy with the gun shows up. And he's like, hey, is that the gun that shot me? Awesome. Bring it. Come on, another one. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, her fat paw just jumps off the screen to grab the brownies. Jesus, woman. These things are trying to kill you. Have some dignity. Okay, she takes one bite, calls the Mona's bullshit, immediately spots, oh, this isn't the same brownie. It's like, okay, do you work at carnivals? I mean, with this amazing superpower, you can just, that minutia of your palate, but then, so she calls Larry on his bullshit, and instead of like trying to figure something else out, he just starts literally spouting, crumbs, because he's shoveling one in his mouth, screaming at it. It's like, you got to come up with a better way. Number one, you've already lost because you got caught on in your bullshit, and you have to come up with something a little better than trying to scream with Benadryl Brownies. Oh, title, Benadryl Brownies in your fucking mouth. So, sorry, Larry. 7-3, 7-3, Larry. So, okay, so now Cheryl and a couple of her friends are back in the TV room, my favorite room in all of Curb Your Enthusiasm, and I've been waiting on this. We see Wanda Sykes again, 2 episodes in a row with Wanda. Now, what I didn't tell you is back when Larry was firing his TV remote guy that's black, the black TV guy, he noticed, because he paid the bill, the black guy was like, I'll pay the tip, and the guy storms off, and Larry, as he's paying the bill, notices the guy under-tipped. And Larry is embarrassed, so he pops over and throws down some more money. And, of course, who's sitting there happens to be sitting there. I'm not even going to get upset about it this time. The law that states that Larry David cannot leave his house without bumping into a friend or someone he knows. I'm not even going to get upset. Plus, she was just sitting there the whole time that he was eating. They didn't say hi to each other, didn't notice each other. Anyway, I'm not even going to get upset because I'm just so happy to see Wanda. So, anyway, the TV's not working again, so they're yelling at Larry to come in and fix it. And Wanda confronts him, and she's like, I saw that bullshit. You just did that because black men don't tip, and that was racist and whatever. And Larry says, and I think rightfully so, I have to give him the win for that. He was indignant. He's like, no, had nothing to do with him being black. It was just under tip. He'd have done it if it was a white guy. And I have to say, I believe Larry. I think if it had been a white guy, he'd have done the same thing. I can honestly say. But again, everything Wanda said, hilarious. I'm bummed that I guess we only have 7 more episodes of Wanda left. Because last episode we discovered that she was only in 9 and we just saw 2. Was this whole thing about watching black people tip or not tip when we were paying with cash all the time a thing? I mean, I remember when everybody paid cash for everything, and plenty of times I ate with black people, and I don't remember this coming up. But did people paying with their cards and everything on squares and iPads now, did that solve racism maybe? Is that what we're saying? That's not for me to say, but it is for us to say. This season of Express Your Enthusiasm is brought to you by Pepsi Cola. Pepsi Cola, just fucking drink it. All right, Larry is up for this episode. Man, he's crushing it this season. Right now it's 8-3. All right, well that's it. That's the end of the episode. Larry goes 8-3 for that episode. Another strong showing for Larry. This one also nice to see Joan Rivers at the very end here of the episode. A little shout out, R.I.P. Joan. So 8-3 for the episode. So that brings Larry up 2 for the season after 3 episodes. 24-8. That's fucking crushing it. So thanks a lot, everybody, for listening to Express Your Enthusiasm, and we'll see you next time. Actually, I guess you won't see fucking anything. You'll hear us next time. Anyway.